For a challenge, I wanted to create the strongest character in Project Zomboid. A character so powerful they got every single positive trait and then some. Meet Strong Woman. She needs no man. All she needs is a weapon and she's ready to tackle anything Project Zomboid can throw at her. So to complicate her life, she's starting 6 months later in winter. I set loot to insanely rare and the zombie numbers also to insane. Plus, she's a nomad, meaning she's not allowed to spend more than 3 days in the same city, and she's got a lot of ground to cover before her extraction point at Louisville Airport. Now relax, crack open a cold one and join me on this epic adventure, which began in Echo Creek. And there she is. Strong Woman has arrived and she can already see some zombies out there. Now luckily we do start with some weapons due to our prepared trait, because I cannot imagine there's gonna be much in this house that we could loot. I'm gonna take some curtains though, so I can make a sheet sling bag. Well, the house itself was very empty, but we do already have zombies invading this place. And that's how Strong Woman is gonna get her first few kills. As you can see out here, there's some zombies around and the snow is permanent. And the digital watch tells me it's -14 out here. Now, I'm gonna start moving towards the next house. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies, but we gotta keep on moving and looting. She's feeling chilly, so we should maybe stay inside. Or we could find some fresh clothes, that would be nice. In any case, Strong Woman's got a battle on her hands right away. So at least that should keep her warm for a while. Since we are 6 months later here, there's gonna be no power and no water in these houses. So I'm gonna have to avoid being outside for too long, otherwise I'm gonna get too cold until I find some proper clothing. Oh, I did find a holster in this one, that's great. Oh, a nightstick, yeah, that's gonna be very useful as well. And I guess we can use the shotgun to attract some Zeds if we want to. But right now, that's not necessarily what I really want. Oh, I found a can opener. That could be a very, very beneficial thing. I think the last time I played a game with these settings, it took me like a month to find one. This is a pretty good start, I would say. Oh, big hiking bag in this one. Oh, that's a huge upgrade. And a sweater. I will take it, thank you. Oh, and we got a bottle of wine here and a garden hoe. Perfect weapon. Let's garden up here. Oh, I see a pickaxe there. Oh, and an axe right there. Let's go. It is shit quality, but it's better than nothing. Now, with these weapons in hands, let's move further towards the town, because what I really need to find is a working vehicle. Maybe one of these guys here has parked one somewhere. I will have to interrogate them. Now, those of you that watch my channel recently, you know that I promised you another Kenshi series. I actually started recording one, but it wasn't as fun as I was hoping to be. And since right now I am very strapped on time because I won't be able to record for a while due to health reasons soon, I had to quickly pivot to this series that I wanted to do after the Kenshi series. But don't worry, a new Kenshi series is also coming, just it's gonna take a bit longer. Now just enjoy the moment when Strong Woman's favorite weapon is a garden hoe. It's probably not gonna last. I did find a crowbar amongst all those corpses though, and it's full condition, which is gonna be amazing because she's got a trait that makes her crowbars do more damage. And she's pretty good at long blunt. The garden hoe has unfortunately broke though, so all we have is a stick now. We'll use that stick, and then we're gonna go loot these trash cans here, because another one of her trades give her a chance to find fresh food in the trash, which is glorious. This is probably gonna be how we're gonna find most of our food. Well, this house turned to be basically a hobo place, which means we move onwards to the next. And the next one is also slightly occupied, but that's nothing that a good stick cannot handle. Oh, we actually got some food here, that's amazing. And this could maybe be a potential place to spend the night, because the night is slowly approaching. I just need to make sure it's decently safe out here, which is probably gonna be easier said than done. Also, finding a vehicle should be priority number 1, and that one looks in pretty good condition. I fear there might be a couple of zombies protecting it though, which means Strong Woman is gonna have to be really strong. I also don't like the fact that each swing is now throwing an error on the side. I mean, that could be a problem given how many swings she's about to do. I wonder if that's connected just to blunt weapons. No, it's now everything. Amazing. I have encountered this problem in my testing and I hoped I eradicated it, but clearly not. But well, a couple hundred errors a day never hurt nobody, right? We are playing on the unstable build anyway. It's right there in the name. Oh, I got my upper torso scratched. Didn't even see how it happened. Well, that's bullshit. That's what you get, you know, overconfidence and all that stuff. A slow and insidious killer, just like this zombie. A little bitty scratch won't stop strong woman though. I have a feeling she's gonna be seeing a lot of them in the future. Now let's take a look at this car. Unfortunately, no gas and empty battery. I wanted to go rest for the night, but then I saw there's a zombie with something stuck in them there. And you know what? A weapon is a weapon, and I want it. Well, I don't think it's a very good weapon, but it is a weapon. Now let's spend the night in quiet contemplation. My end goal is to reach Louisville Airport, where strong woman could exfil, but this is also a nomad challenge. That means I'm not taking a straight path to the airport, nope, I'm taking the scenic route. There are 13 big named regions / towns in Project Zomboid, and starting from Echo Creek, my plan is to visit and survive 3 days in each and every one of them, no matter how dangerous they might be. So strap in, for this is gonna be one dangerous adventure. Well, the good news is it's now morning and my wound is gone. The bad news is I'm not sure if strong woman can survive this challenge unless you subscribe right now. I got you there, didn't I? You thought the news were actually bad. But the truth is there ain't no such thing as bad news when you got strong woman. For she is stronger than all these zombies and their small peepees. Also, if I ever call her weak man, that's just habit, you know? Now let's go ahead and let's loot this big place. There's bound to be something good in here, right? Besides just walkers. Yeah, there's fresh corn dog in the garbage. Nice. But besides that, just more zombies. Lots more zombies. At least they did produce me a new weapon. And left me with more good food in the trash. But nothing else besides. Oh, strong woman has now crossed 200 kills, which is nice. But she's probably gonna need to kill a lot more if she's to find a working vehicle. And she needs to find one soon because she doesn't have that much long in Echo Creek anymore. And she's really gonna need a car if she's to move onwards. Alas, no car is free in Project Zomboid, and strong woman wouldn't want it any other way anyway. For she is the slayer of hordes, the destroyer of dreams, and she is one lucky lady. Look at that wood axe. She has traits that make looting zombies really worthwhile. And since loot is set to insanely rare anyway, she's gotta do it. She's gotta loot every single one of them. Now this is a good find though. Empty gas can. Now let's see if that car is useful. It's got no gas and almost no battery. That's unfortunate. Ooh, but there's another car in the back. And there are zombies in the woods. And there are zombies coming from the house. Let's see if there's any zombies downstairs though. Oh, that's another crowbar. Okay, I think I can stop using crap weapons now. I do wish I had a place to store my crap weapons though, because strong woman is starting to get way down. Maybe you switch to almost broken weapons first and break those. Also, this tank's got some gas, but almost empty battery. Ooh, and a map of Irvington, which is perfect because that's where we're moving next. From here to all the way down here. I'm gonna try to hotwire it, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. It doesn't really want to start, does it? No, it's too wrecked, unfortunately. Which means we move on. Ooh, I see a trailer there and another car. Let's go. Oh, there's more cars. There's two there. There's a van there. There's a black car there. That's amazing. One of these gotta have some juice in it, right? Not this one. This one's got slightly more battery charge, but no tank. 18% of this one, but still no gas. Nothing here. So this van's gonna be worth it, I believe. Maybe one of these boys even has a key for it. No key and no gas. Oh, there is a key here. So at least there is that. But we'd need to find a hose anyway to be able to siphon the gas from anywhere. Which means we press on. For there are more cars out there, I believe. Maybe we can get lucky here. Well, there's a tire iron here, so that is kind of lucky. Oh, there's a van right over there. Protected by a couple of zombies, of course. Nothing that strong woman couldn't handle. Actually, that is quite a lot for her to handle, to be honest. And since it's getting dark, it's kind of hard to see behind her. But slow and steady wins the race. And not even a little bit of muscle strain could hurt her. Ooh. That's a vehicle kill, let's go. That is a new helmet. If I can check this vehicle tonight, that'd be great. But it is getting late now, and I wanna be somewhere safe overnight. So let us be sneaky. This one's got some gas, but the battery is just dead. So for now, we return somewhere to safety. I think the gas station should do. I thought I cleared it pretty nicely, but clearly not. But at least there's a couple doors between me and the zombies if I go to sleep here. This is Strong Woman's last day in Echo Creek, which means finding a working vehicle is really the most important thing ever. Which means I'm gonna try to avoid fighting all the zombies in my path and just run past them until I see a car I can maybe grab, like right there. Or if we have to fight, we go crowbar then. And now, let's go. Strong Woman is a crowbar master, and these zombies are, they're in for a treat. When she levels up Blunt even more, this whole thing is gonna be even more glorious. Well, a bit of peace and quiet. Quickly, let's loot the corpses. Corpses had nothing, which means we move onwards. Also, I have to remember the overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer again. But I did reach Long Blunt level 5, so that's great. Now, let's get to the actual car right there, shall we? Let's see if this was all worth it. No gas, 15% on battery, that's crap. But it's crap I'm used to, so we keep on moving, we keep on searching. There's bound to be more cars in this shitty place. Well, there's certainly more zombies. Alas, cars seem to be extinct. Well, there's a trailer, so there's that. Oh, there's a car outside of the church, let's go. It looks like it could be in decent condition, which means we fight for it. Strong Woman's gonna fight for her right to party. Holy shit, there's a lot of party goers here. I think we might have to blast some. This might cause some more. Who knows? Maybe. But if I call them away from the car, that could work. Now we sneak around. And I can easily pick them off one by one. Or, you know, a couple at a time. Because Strong Woman's got a big stick and she ain't afraid to use it. I guess that stupid childish joke would work better if this was a man. But let's be real, weak men could never swing a crowbar for more than like 2 hits. And then he'd be tired like a little baby and cry and go to sleep. Because zombies are scary. But not Strong Woman. She's built out of sturdier stuff, although she is slightly out of breath now. Perfect time to check this car, and it wasn't worth it. There's another empty gas can here though, I can take that. And then I guess we keep on moving. This lonely house seems very peaceful. If we, of course, ignore these couple of zombies in here. And these couple in the back. Which means we can go rest here for a bit. But it's 2 in the afternoon now. I have to keep on moving. I know there's a gardening store up this way. I'm gonna go check it out. And there is one car parked outside. It looks like it's in terrible condition, but we'll see. Yeah, no gas, no battery. I will leave now. And I will continue searching every farm I can find. Hoping for a vehicle that is not this. But the hour grows late. And while I have another idea for a place that I could search, I'm in big danger of getting stuck out here with no vehicle. But maybe the chicken farms could save me. Holy shit, that's a lot of zombies. I've got some trailers here. There is a car. I'm gonna just beeline for it and see if I can open the hood. Yeah, no gas, no battery. And that seems to be the only vehicle here. Well, zombies, I will let you be now. Could have thought that the whole Echo Creek could not have a single working vehicle, huh? There are a couple more houses down here that I can check, so I'm gonna do that. And hope against all hope that I get lucky. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky. Even if there was a vehicle, there's so many zombies out here, man. Oh shit, there's a vehicle. Quickly, check it. No gas, low battery. Move on. I think this was the last house for a while. Maybe there's gonna be something here? Spoiler alert, there wasn't something there. And there's nothing here either, but this house seems to be pretty nice and empty. I'm gonna use it as my safe house for the night. Well, nice and empty doesn't mean it's actually empty. Actually, all kinds of anything but empty, but these guys are dead survivors. Which means some good loot potential. Holy shit, a short sword. Oh, that's pretty amazing. Unfortunately, the survivors do not believe in doors. Maybe that is why they are no longer survivors. So I'm just gonna block this door with some shelves. And then we're gonna spend the night. No luck, no vehicle, only endless winter. And even endless zombie hordes. Strong Woman is a killing machine and she doesn't tire easily, but walking the breath of Kentucky on her nomad run is asking slightly too much. Alas, for now, that is her lot, and all she can hope for is to find a working set of wheels along the road to Irvington. And hope there's some Tylenol to be found as well along the way, because it is time to turn on. No zombies came overnight, so that's good. So now, we just move on. The road ahead is long, and if these zombies are not protecting a vehicle, I do not care. I just know that I have to leave Echo Creek. Well, otherwise it might be worth if I was foraging along the way. It's not like I can forge a car out of nothing, so I just have to keep moving. I will quickly check garbage for food though. And while Strong Woman is rarely hungry, she is already losing weight. Maybe at some point I can find some butter or something for her. Let's eat these sardines, so she at least has something in her belly. It is already middle of the day now, and she's still walking down the empty roads. This is where she spent the night. Look at how far she already gotten. Irvington is right there, almost. And we are finally close to civilization again. Though it seems like this civilization hates vehicles. I'm not even gonna bother searching these warehouses, because I know there's just gonna be rotten food in there. Besides, one cannot drive a rotten banana or whatever. Or leek, I guess. At least the rural area here is decently empty. I can imagine the city centers proper are gonna be much bigger pain in the butt. So maybe it's good she learns how to walk a lot, because I guess any vehicle she gets to drive is bound to get stuck in the cities. Not that there are any vehicles around here. Or are there? Oh, look at that. That little thing is worth fighting for. It's the only whiff of a vehicle I've seen so far on this road trip. I have to check it out. Oh, this zombie's got a military backpack on. Now that is a nice upgrade. Now even if I cannot get this car, this has already been worth it. No gas, no battery, let's move. My next hope is the big cattle farm that is right outside of Irvington. We don't have it on the map, but it's like right here. Or this car over here. I'm feeling it. This one could have everything I need. Just need to deal with these little bastards first, and then we're good. Nothing that Strong Woman couldn't handle. By the way, I almost said weak man again. Clearly I played too much of that bastard already. Anyway, this car's got no gas and no battery either. Now, this is the cattle ranch. Let's hope we get something here. Well, I got a big lag spike, which might mean there's a lot of zombies around. And there's also a couple of vehicles. It is already late, so this is gonna be dangerous. Now, the moment of truth. Okay, nothing on this one. 2% of gas, 13% battery, that's horrible. 6% in the battery. Well, looks like Strong Woman is still walking. This is slowly turning into the long dark, I think. Endless snow and endless walk. This is the nearest house. It's already 11 in the evening, but this is where I'm gonna have to spend the night. After I clear the place first, of course. Actually, I think I take this back. This is all broken into. Maybe it's better off if I go to the neighbors. Not that this is much better. There seems to be fewer zombies around. Well, the window is broken, but I guess that's the best we can hope for. Unless I use the basement as a sleeping area, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, but I have found a rubber hose. That is worth a ton. With that, I'll be able to start siphoning gas from cars and eventually, hopefully have enough gas for one vehicle. We are technically on the outskirts of Irvington now, so my time starts running now for this town. So first things first, I'm gonna return back to the cattle farm. And now that I can, I'm gonna see if I can siphon some of the gas. Because some of these vehicles at least have a little bit in them. It's funny how unlucky Strong Woman has become. I did 12 test runs when I was setting this up, just so I could remove some mods that were causing errors, and I needed a long time to figure out what was happening. In most of those 12 runs, the first thing I ever found was always a vehicle, like full-on working vehicle. So yeah, this has been pretty shit so far. Also, look at that amazing liter of gasoline we got now. Now we move onwards to the pig farm. Piggies are also protected by a lot of zombies, which means Strong Woman is gonna have to thread the needle. There are 2 cars down there. Is this worth the fight? Probably is. 5% gas here, amazing. These guys are probably gonna break the fence soon. So, we go around. This is probably very dangerous, but there could be some vehicles. Yeah, I see the vehicles there. Well, these zombies all want the piggies. I really want their cars. Yeah, I don't think I'll have the chance to even check them without fighting all of these. And I'm not sure if I want to fight all of this. Okay, now we really thread the needle. Good thing those, doors over there are tastier than Strong Woman. For now, though, we again move on. And we go further towards Irvington. Still hoping for that vehicle. There's bound to be somebody at least here that ever drove a vehicle, right? We're almost there. Almost in Irvington proper. Let's see if this place got something for me. I need some food now. Strong Woman is actually hungry. And there is a fresh habanero, delicious. Not surprisingly, but that did not satisfy her. Strong Woman is not that easily satisfied. It is surprising to me there's no zombies here though. I did find a wood saw, that's nice. Oh, and cereal in the trash, nice. Now I'm guessing I'm gonna have to start fighting to get into town. But there is a junkyard there. Maybe I can get lucky over there. There's bound to be some cars here. Maybe even a working one, you never know. This one actually looks in decent condition. Look at that gas tank, look at that battery. Oh, we driving, boys and girls, let's not be racist. I can hotwire this bad boy, and we hope that it starts. I never checked the engine, did I? Oh, it did start though. Getting it out of here with all these trees might be a bit tougher though. I mean, the engine isn't so bad. Probably just haven't been driven in a while. I do want to check all of the rest of the cars here just for some gasoline as well. You never know what you might find. This car right here looks even better. Oh yeah, this one is even better. Just need to make sure that it's gonna be mine and mine alone. And if a couple zombies have to die for that, so be it. I'm gonna quickly hotwire it. Oh yeah, this one started a bit easily than the other one, and I can most likely get it out here. After I deal with everybody here, there's a lot of everybody's here, even the raccoon has joined the fight. Glorious Spifo is on my side. And whoever said it was the raccoons that spread the plague, that's slander. Alright. That is better. I'm gonna try to uninstall the window on this car because I had to break the window on the other one to just get in. Oh yeah, I got it, nice. Let's just replace this bad boy. Only 65 chance to succeed. Come on, you got this, strong woman. Let's go, perfect. And now I still want to check the rest of the cars for gasoline. I'm not going out of here before I take every single whiff. That's probably not gonna be much, but whatever I can find is better than nothing. And in any case, I can take from this car as well. Oh yeah, that's 2 full gas cans now. 20 liters, perfect. I'll drop this in the back and then we move onwards. I'm gonna stick to exploring the outskirts of Irvington for today because it's already late. So it would probably be smart to find a place where I can spend the night. Maybe finding some food would be smart as well, which means I gotta go check these trash containers. How about right here? Oh, would you look at that? Let's go, he says as he picks up only like a couple of cans of nothing. But hey, that's at least something I can get excited for. Any food is a treasure right now. I'll go to the farmer house down here to settle for the night. But first, we party. I mean, we're 6 months in, of course it's kind of broken and all that. That is really to expect at this point. Oh, look at what I have found on one of the zombies, a machete. That goes well with our sword. I think I'll be saving those big bladed items for bigger towns, which actually might be Irvington tomorrow. I think the most important thing I gotta do now is not to get my car stuck in a horde when I'm driving through a city. It would be a huge shame to lose it that way, but it's definitely a thing that can easily happen. There's a lot of zombies in this place for some reason, and this lady had a broken baseball bat stuck in her torso. Amazing. Oh, and we got some extra food. Give me all your extra food. There's never enough extra food. I mean, strong woman's got a big belly. That's just how it is. That's canon now. Look, she's feeling hungry while fighting zombies. That just, you know, was just weird shit. Would you be feeling hungry while fighting for your life? Probably not. Probably wouldn't be thinking about that, would you? In any case, hopefully this is all the zombies that were out here now. If somebody could clean up all this trash, that'd be great. No zombies in the basement. 1 zombie in the living room. And an unbroken door and no broken windows in the bedroom upstairs. You'll love to see it. Now that is the dream, isn't it? The endless winter, the long road walked, and not even the hundreds of zombies put to the ground could break strong woman's spirit. She lived for every single day, and if that meant getting her hands dirty, well, unlike her weakling brother, she wasn't afraid of a little spilled blood. The path ahead of her was now clear. Yes, it was dangerous, and yes, it was long, and yes, it would only get tougher and harder from here on out, but she was no longer on foot. Her backpack was filled to the brim with bladed and blunt instruments of death, and she was popping with confidence. What could possibly go wrong?